I was going through my list of videos the other day, and I cannot believe I've never talked about this very important part until now. So my apologies, guys. I'm going to fix that this week. And let me apologize for this short video. At the time I filmed this, I am getting ready. This whole time travel thing is just nuts. I am getting ready to ride out to the Iron Adventure Hog Rally in Ludlow, Vermont, and then out to the coast of Maine for FX Thunder H.O.G's The One ride. We'll be riding through the Adirondack Mountains, in between Lake Champlain and Lake George, up into the Green Mountains of Vermont to Ludlow for the rally, then continuing east to the Atlantic Ocean and the legendary Highway 1. Following that, up the coast into Maine, visiting Ogonaquit and Portland before turning inland to Bridgeton and Lincoln. After that, we'll be visiting the Quechee Gorge, which is one of the 10 for 22 rides that H.O.G has put out for the year, and then heading home. So the day I'll be getting home from this fantastic motorcycle ride will be the same day that this video airs. That's the reason for this short video, so I can get out this information, this very important part for your bike before taking off on this trip, because I'm not going to have time to do it otherwise. How do I know? In case you're new here, my name is Dawn, aka Irish Bob's sister, and I've been working at Harley-Davidson dealerships for nearly 15 years now, in addition to being a motorcycle mentor and life coach. This part I'm talking about is a very important part for your bike. And it doesn't matter if it's a Harley, Honda, Yamaha, Suzuki, Kawasaki, Indian, or BMW. This is a part that you need on your bike. And its origins go back to the days of World War II and pilots. During the missions that they flew, they encountered all sorts of dangers and also used this essential part to help keep them safe. If you're a biker, you've probably already figured out that I'm talking about gremlin bells, also known as freedom bells or spirit bells. These bells have evolved from the cowbells and dinner bells that the pilots used to have on the plane's dashboards to help keep them safe. It also helped keep the pilots awake and keep the gremlins of falling asleep, and therefore crashing the plane into the ground, at bay. After getting home from the war, the pilots and those who were around the planes carried on the tradition, or should I say superstition, and started putting bells onto their bikes.
Is the jar of dirt going to help?
If you don't want it, give it back. Then it helps.
Another story soon began around the origins of the gremlin bell. How a lone biker kept the gremlins at bay by ringing two small bells he had been carrying on his way home as presents for his kids. The evil gremlins had caused him to wreck his bike and were in the midst of attacking him when he grabbed the bells and began to ring them as best he could. Two other bikers showed up and helped to run the gremlins off. And the first biker gave both bells to each of the bikers who helped him as a way of thanking them. These days, most bikers I know believe that the gremlins are real and still exist. Riding along, especially at night, is that a dog? A bear? A mailbox? What the hell? There's nothing there. But I swear there was a second ago. The gremlins still cannot stand the ringing of the bell, be it on a bike, in a car, or on a plane, so they stay away. The magic will work if you buy the bell for yourself, but it's doubled when the bell is given as a gift. I have two gremlin bells on my bike. One was given to me by a very good customer and friend of mine from my Atlanta days, and the other was from my husband. Then my daughter gave me a gremlin bell for my car. I, of course, returned the favor, and I gave her a gremlin bell for her car. And just recently, someone stole that bell out of her car. Clearly, whoever did that does not know that when you steal a bell, you also steal all the gremlins and evil that go along with it. So, best of bad luck, whoever did that. Gremlin bells work. While I don't believe there are actual gremlins out there, They can certainly exist within our minds. Those little voices that say, I'm not good enough. No one out there likes me. I think these bells can help keep those little voices away. What about you? What do you believe? Do you have bells on your bike? What's the story behind that? Who gave them to you? And have they helped you out of a situation? Be sure to let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear about your gremlin bell story. The reason I've got this bell is because I bought it to replace the one that was stolen out of my daughter's car. That means I've got to finish up this video so I can get this in the mail going to her before I get on the road for the trip. Be sure to follow along with my motorcycle adventures on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And hey, keep those gremlins at bay by liking this video and giving me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more, and really push those gremlins back by clicking that bell down below. You'll also get notified when I upload new content. And until next week, guys and gals, please stay safe, be kind to one another, especially if they don't have a gremlin bell. Ride when you can and have fun. I'll see you next time.